How to find your financial independence number. If you are pursuing financial independence and early retirement, you should have a financial independence number. If you have been on an FA journey for a while, this is nothing new to you. The financial independence number is the amount of money you need to be able to live off the return on your net worth without depleting your net worth. Once you have money in the bank equivalent to your financial independence number, you can call yourself financially independent for life because it does not deplete your net worth. Before we get to how you calculate your financial independence number, you need to understand a few things first. How much money will you spend? Before we dive into the calculation, you need to find out how much money you will spend each month once you reach financial independence. A good starting point is to find out how much money you spend per month at the moment. If you don't have a budget where this is visible, try to give an estimate of how much money you spend every month, everything included: housing, transport, clothes. Keep in mind that some costs go up once you achieve financial independence and perhaps retire early. Multiply your monthly spending by 12 to find out what your recurring yearly spending is when you become financially independent. As an example, I spend monthly $2,500 per month, which makes my yearly spending requirement $13,000. What is your safe withdrawal rate? Next up is your safe withdrawal rate. This is used in combination with your yearly spending to calculate your financial independence number. Much has been written about the safe withdrawal rate. People usually don't disagree with the concept of safe withdrawal rates, but they like to discuss the value that it should have. The safe withdrawal rate is the percentage of your net worth that you can withdraw each year without running out of money before you die. It originates from a 1990 study called the Trinity Study. This is where the 4% rule comes from, if you have ever heard about that. The Trinity Study argued that you should have a safe withdrawal rate of 4% by looking at return from 1925 to 1995. In that time period, it would have been highly unlikely that you would have depleted your net worth if you had only withdraw 4% every year. This is assuming that your net worth would still have been invested in a stock-dominated portfolio. Why do I use 4% then? Well, if I turn out that 4% withdrawal depletes my net worth, I will be fine with spending less or earning some more money for a while. Keep in mind that the safe withdrawal rate assumes that you don't make any additional income apart from investment return. Which safe withdrawal rate should you use? I will suggest something between 3 and 4%, and you will be fine. Calculating your financial independence number. Now to the grand final. Using the two financial ingredients from this post, you'll be able to calculate your financial independence number. You can calculate your FA number using this equation. Financial independence number equal yearly spending divided by safe withdrawal rate. As an example, my financial independence number is $750,000 equal $30,000 divided by 4%. My financial independence number is $715,000. Once I have a net worth of that, I'm financially independent and I can stop working for the rest of my life. Easy as that. Having a number makes financial independence much more tangible for most people. For me, it's a great motivation to have a clear goal, and I religiously track my progress every month. If you are curious, you can also use your saving rate to calculate time to retirement using my financial independence calculator. Saving rate formula. Here are the steps. 1. Subtract your expenses from your income. 2. Divide that number by your income. 3. Multiply by 100. Say you earn $3,000 a month from your 9 to 5, $500 from your side gig, and your expenses add up to $2,500. Your total income $3,000 and $500. Minutes your expenses come to $1,000. When you divide that by $3,000 and $500, you get 0.2857. Multiply that by 100 and your saving rate is approximately 28.6%. Keep in mind that is a simplified version of this calculation. If you contribute to a retirement fund pre-tax, earn an employer match, or already figure out other saving into your monthly expenses, you will need to account for those as well. If you earn an employer match, for example, you can add the amount to your monthly income, since it's part of the compensation you receive from your employer. You can also add my pre-tax contribution you make to a retirement account to your income if you want to see the total amount you are saving, rather than just the amount of your take-home pay that's left after covering your monthly costs. It may also be helpful to use an online calculator that does the math for you. Knowing how much you are currently saving gives you a starting point to calculate how close you are to reaching certain goals and how long it will take you accomplish them. If you are aiming to put away enough to retire in the next 20 years, you can estimate how much you will have based on your current saving rates and understand if that's actually a reasonable goal. You may also realize that you are burning through your earning more quickly than you would like. If that's the case, you may want to look for ways you can trim your expenses. Keep in mind that when your income or expenses fluctuate, your saving rate will too. It's worth recalculating anytime you earn a raise or adjust your budget to make sure you are still on track to reach your goals.